On 104.5 at Radio. It's 11 minutes after 9. Kevin Badman, we are Morning Vibes. And Leonie date 10. The 10th day of January 2024. Super excited about the new year. Of course, I hope you're umechangamuka, umejituma. You're out here shaking those hands. Una re-strategize. Amani to consistency. That's the name of the game, eh?
Yeah, man.
Alafu pia, do remember, you can stream live this conversation on www.vibesradio.co.ke. Unaweza to get on Facebook. Our handle is at vibesradio.ke. We are live. And on channel 172 on KTNBTV #KTNBTV on Star Times. That's right. Right now tunadai kuingia kwa conversation nyingine deadly sana maze. Hii story ya Wakenya kupata majobs majuu. So yesterday it's interesting kwa sababu government spokesperson the government spokesperson announced that another 310,000 job opportunities for Kenyans to work abroad awaits on the horizon from 4 countries. Ndawapata hizo numbers in a bit. Right now, special guest in the building. Karibu sana Empress, how you doing? Oh my goodness, Badman, you got to put the microphone for our lady. How did this happen?
My dear Akipole.
Oh my goodness.
Karibu Kenya.
Asante.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Empress. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Introduce yourself. Tuambie what you do, where you're from, what inspires you to do what you do.
Hi, my name is Valentine Mombi. I'm from WhatStart Africa Limited.
WhatStart Africa Limited.
Yes.
Noma. You unafanyanga kazi gani? What's this organization about? Ama the company?
The organization is all about taking people abroad. Yes. Yes.
So role yako hapo hivyo ni gani exactly?
Role yangu ni sales, naongelesha wase, na wa income, na waambia welcome to tuende majuu. Huko kuna ma vibes.
Tulidhani vibes ziko hapa hivi vibes radio peke yake.
Hapana, huko ndio kuna ma vibes.
So wewe unadai wa Kenya wajitoe
wa Kenya wajitoe manze.
Mbona sasa nini look inspire ufanye hii kazi by the way?
Ili inspire kwa sababu I'm seeing Kenyans wanateseka sana, wengi hawana majobs. So I'm just inspiring Kenyans. At least twende majuu tukafanya majob kwa sababu huko kuna jobs mob sana. Sana.
So using your organization,
yes.
Kuna interest opportunities zinakuanga kwa countries mostly gani? Is it African countries? Zinakuanga in America, in Europe, in Asia? Interest inakuanga wapi mostly na opportunities ni wapi mostly?
Okay, mostly kuna UAEs, mostly kuna Europe, Canada, hizo places there's kuna opportunities sana.
And it's interesting, my friend actually left for Canada last week. Alipata job ya kwenda nas. Maze.
Canada kuna opportunities mob sana.
Ni mob sana.
So
before we get into the nitty-gritties, Jana manze, like you heard what I just said, government spokesperson Hussein Mohammed, while he was addressing the press, he announced that another 310,000 job opportunities for Kenyans to work abroad await on the horizon from 4 countries. Hussein said that upon completion of the ongoing bilateral labor agreements, Kenya will have a green light to send its citizens to the respective nations. According to Mohammed, alisema there will be 250,000 jobs in Germany.
Yes.
30,000 agriculture jobs in Israel, with 3,000 available by March this year. And then he also said that 20,000 jobs in the construction and services industry will be available in Serbia and 10,000 in Russia. Yani hizi numbers ni biggie until it sounds so shocking for me to read. Guys, 20,000 jobs in the construction and service industry will be available in Serbia, and 10,000, the same industry, in Russia. State House spokesman reiterated that President William Ruto is committed to positioning Kenya as a competitive source of professional, skilled, and semi-skilled labor by promoting it as an investment, trade, and tourism hub. Pia akasema that the healthcare positions in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia ikona about ina require 2,500 healthcare workers. So this one is open to qualified and interested persons. Guys, just give me some time. Acha tu niwapate more data. Now, the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection, in a statement on the 2nd of this month, January, they said that the Saudi government will recruit would recruit female health workers to be employed as general nurses and healthcare assistant professionals on a 2-year renewable contract. PS Shadrach Mwadime said that those successful in the employment would be earning a minimum monthly salary of 92,000 and 147,000 depending on the academic levels for 8-hour shifts. You need ofiti. Degree holders watakuwa wana get about 147,000, while diploma holders will take home a minimum of 126,000. Hiyo ni sasa ya the healthcare sector. Certificate holders, on the other hand, will pocket a minimum of 92,000 a month. I mean, now the workers also will also be entitled to round-trip air tickets and overtime under the Saudi labor laws. Now, the ministry noted that only those between the ages of 22 na 35 ndo watakuwa eligible for these jobs.
Ayo sasa tujaqualify.
Mimi niko on. Mimi niko on.
Bro, si bado January 30. Si birthday yako January 30. Unaisha.
I'm tired of hanging out with you guys. I'm going to Serbia. Now, alikuwa nasema if you want to, by the way, if you wondering whether uko eligible to apply, one needs to do this to find out. Number one, unafaa kukuwa a Kenyan citizen. Now, these are the requirements unafaa kukuwa nazo ndo uko eligible. You have to be a Kenyan citizen. You need to hold a Bachelor of Science degree, ama diploma, ama certificate in nursing. Be a registered and licensed member of the Nursing Council of Kenya and in good standing. Have a valid police clearance certificate. Minimum of 2 years of nursing continuous work for nurses with the degrees. No experience for nurses with diploma qualification. Hey, wow, no experience for nurses. For diploma qualification, fresh graduates, so you're lucky. No experience is needed. Minimum of 1 year of continuous work experience for nurses with certificates. Be proficient in writing and speaking the English language. You need to be medically fit. You need to be healthy. Hold a valid Kenyan passport, data flow verification report for the education certificate and nursing council license, or the latest employment certificate. Alafu finally, you must have a valid prometric results. If not, the same can be taken either in Kenya or KSA. That is the prometric test cost to be deducted from the employee salary in 3 installments. Those willing to work in the Gulf nation, wanasema they will be required to channel their applications through the National Employment Authority, NEA online portal.
Wow.
Umesikia hizi
karibu nusu mita.
Umesikia data mazee. Umesikia hapo hivyo requirements. I'm curious.
Yes.
Before sasa tuangalie serikali and you know this amazing initiative yenye wako nayo, you know, to just secure some jobs for unemployed Kenyans. Your organization.
Yes.
Nafaa kukuwa for one to be eligible to get at least an opportunity maju. Nafaa kukuwa na vitu kama gani? What are my requirements?
Kuna requirements unafaa kuwa nazo. Passport lazima. Digital photo with a white background. Lazima kuwe na COVID-19 certificate. Lazima kuwe na good conduct. Lazima kuwe na email address, a phone number, bank statement, it's important. Na some more requirements, si mob sana. Sometimes wanataka marriage certificate, wanataka spouse ID, your birth certificate. If you have kids, the birth certificate for your kids, so that hata ukienda majuu, also you can bring up your kids.
Is there a cost that's supposed to be incurred? Nafaa kulipa kakiru?
Yeah, kuna kakiru.
What's going on?
Yeah, lazima ulipe kakiru kidogo. We don't charge much. 100,000 deposit. Just come. Ukiwa na 100K, tunaanza process. Na tunafanya documentation.
Interesting. Nice.
Vale, na like sana. But Kev, at the same time tumekuwa na kasuri kaka.
Sana. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, kuna ile story ya kina Mandago. To be precise, yeah.
Your family kwenye tuanga? Lions something. I need to
I know you know it, yeah?
Yes.
Una ilikuwa tu ni idea ka tu hizi watu kama na doa na todo, lakini likamkwenda kwa ni makesi. Nini nafanya yenyewe kwa different?
Okay, yetu iko different because it has been there for some time and we don't have any scandals. Hatujakuwa na any issues with clients. Yeah, as in tunaenda smoothly and huanga tuna make sure our clients wako satisfied with our services. Wanaenda majuu, wanafanya job, wanatuletea more customer, more clients and all, and jobs are legit. As you've said, kuna majobs ziko available sana from the government, and we are connected. We have offices in Canada, a registered office. We have in Mombasa, in Nakuru, in Uganda, South Africa. They're legit.
So we're not talking just about domestic workers wanafanya kwa manyumba za watu. We're also talking about watu wenye wako in the corporate industry, huko hivyo corporate sector.
Yes.
Bankers, you know, maybe
and non-skilled jobs.
Okay, talk about that.
Yeah, we have skilled and non-skilled jobs. For the non-skilled jobs, we have drivers, caregivers, and also let me specify about caregivers. tuko na shule pia. Mtu mwenye anasikia nataka kufanya hana course ya caregiver, we are offering caregiver jobs. Course for the course. We have the caregiver course, we have the barista.
Get next to the microphone. Yes.
Okay. We have caregiver courses,
yes.
we have barista courses. The most courses zenye watu ni jobs zenye ziko mostly available. Yeah.
So this is a program your company offers.
Yeah,
we
offer. What's that school of barista and mixology?
Good one.
Imepeleka imekuwa kwa game,
imepeleka wase.
So far, okay.
Hey, over 2,000. Over 2,000. Yes.
The school is in Nairobi.
It's in Nairobi, tuko na Nakuru na pia Mombasa.
Nice.
Yes.
So, it's interesting. Sasa mna offer which kind of certification?
International certificates.
For example, which one?
Okay, what we do, we have a monthly course. You do it for 1 month. Barista or mixology. You do it for 1 month. And then, after the 1 month, we have a graduation ceremony. That where we give you the certificate, international certificate, where you can work in cruise ships, these big hotels.
So if I get that certification, I'm guaranteed to get a job somewhere.
You are guaranteed to get a job. The international certificate, you can go anywhere and work. Cruise ships, 5-star hotels, 7-star hotels, all over the world.
So let me not sound like we're doing marketing for your school. Lakini, ukiangalia welfare wa Kenya huko nje, the diaspora, people who have gone there to work, look for jobs. We've had so many stories here, Kev. Unapata mdema aliteswa. Some even come here. There's a story of a lady alirudi amekonda manze. She was in a very bad situation. For example, sasa unapata, maybe a client is suffering out there, anajaribu kuwa contact, reach out. Do we have cases like that when you're dealing with your organization?
For now, we haven't gotten any cases like that, but we normally follow up on our clients.
So what do you do to protect your clients?
What we do is there's a contract. We have to sign a contract with the company. Yes. Mostly we don't have, at the moment, we don't have the house girl. The house girl opportunities. So for the jobs that are available, they have security. So we sign a contract with them, even with that company, that just in case of anything, they can come back to Kenya.
All right, Kev.
Yes.
Na like so far manze tukiendelea break to
All right, guys, remember you can follow this conversation online. That is at Vibes Radio KE, and we're talking about this amazing initiative by the government. Wamesema they've secured about 310,000 diaspora jobs that await Kenyans after the labor agreements. This is according to State House spokesperson Hussein Mohammed. And right now, of course, we are still hanging out with the one and only Elizabeth Njogu, and she's actually a part of a team. Umesema inaitwa
inaitwa
Wordstat Africa Limited. Good one. Sasa 24 minutes after 9, we'll be back in a bit. Do not move.
This is the Modern Vibes on Vibes Radio.
45 Vibes Radio. This is Kevin Kevo Badman. We are Morning Vibes right now. Na chekini 9:30. And guess what? Leo ni ile nenda kuambia story nyingine noma sana. It is all about mara moja ni yetu. Don't miss out on that one, kwa sababu game changing taxi up in this country for Kenyans, by Kenyans. Musemanga, Kev, as long as you just give Kenyans an environment to do their thing.
Wanadu.
Tunakuanga very innovative.
Sijituma.
So nenda kukuambia story ya mara moja taxi up, #mara moja ni yetu. This one is big for Kenyans out there. If you want to move around without story ya harassment, or udai kujali story ya don nini, stick around for that vibe. I'm going to let you know how you can be part of this amazing movement. Remember #mara moja ni yetu. Now, we're also hanging out with a very amazing lady named Elizabeth Njogu. She's part of an amazing team wanaitwa Wordstat Africa Limited. Now, their job is to open up opportunities for Kenyans abroad. Wanatafuta makazi nini. They even give you programs. Wanakupatia some good certification. Ukienda huko majuu, at least you can secure a job. Now, Elizabeth,
Valentine.
Why is mtu ameandika
hapo? Umenisahau. Imagine.
That is Diego, not me. So Valentine. Sorry about that. Valentine.
Yes.
Once again, karibu tena. Umesikia my numbers. Gava ime open up opportunities for Kenyans out there. We're talking about 250,000 jobs in Germany, 30,000 agricultural jobs in Israel, regardless of that war.
Yes.
3,000 these ones for Israel wanasema 3,000 zitakuwa available by March this year. 20,000 jobs available in the construction and services industry. These ones are in Serbia and 10,000 in Russia. So things are looking good. Prezo wetu maze alisema is not going there as a tourist. Ameenda pale kututafutia makazi.
Yes.
There was a study that was done up in Kenya last year. I don't want to mention by who, but your study, in fact, results of your study ilikuwa kwa magazeti, and they were saying, employers are saying, see at opportunities as ziko. It's just that Wakenya wenye wako ready for work, they don't have the right skills.
Yes.
And so most employers don't want to retrain. They don't want to incur that cost of training an employee.
A new employee.
Unaget. Alafu pia
Yes,
unapata the quality of our education is not up to date. It's not as relevant for the needs of many employers out here. Ukiangalia hizi jobs, if employers are saying some Kenyans, majority of Kenyans are not good enough. Uko maju, are we good enough?
I think Kenyans are good enough uko maju. Yes, because that's why I have said we are offering the courses. Mtu mwenye anataka anafeel hayuko poa akamwot start tutampe course afanye yenye itampea kazi poa sana. Yes.
And so for example umecheki hizi jobs, of course they're going to be put out there. Unaweza enda kwa Ministry of Labor ucheki all the qualifications requirements needed.
Yes.
Will it be a smooth process? Ama unadhani kutakuwa na errors, it's not going to be easy. Vile gava inasema 20,000. Mimi naona hizo ni namba big sana bana.
Imagine hizo jobs ziko. Uko maju, watu hawataki kufanya job. People are lazy, but Kenyans are very hardworking. I believe in Kenyans, and I know if they are qualified and we give them the courses, watakuwa poa sana and watafanya job vizuri.
But don't you think it will lead to brain drain? Sasa mbona tunapeleka our best guys huko maju ati unaweza kutengeza do, and yet we can build our own society?
But I think wacha watu waende wafanye job maju. Wacha watu experience
warudi na kitu.
Yaani ndio tujenge countries zingine.
Wacha wafanya hivi, wacha waende wapate hiyo experience hizo za ni hali ya juu, and then wakirudi Kenya sasa tunainua Kenya vizuri kabisa. That's what I'm thinking.
Even when I think
unasikiza
majob opportunities zimetokea, unasikia kuna huko kama Malika, Serbia, Herzegovina, huko Russia, huko Israel, Palestine. Unaget?
Yeah, unaget.
On your take na vile already insecurity huko
Israel for example.
Watu wana dead manzi, wars inaendelea. Kampuni kai yenyu sai the world start wampeleka wase huko, security yao itakuwaje, insurance yao itakuwaje?
Wanga tunafanya survey kwanza. Ile kampani tunapeleka wase, tunafanya survey place yenye tunawapeleka, hatutaki Kenyans wetu wateseke. Tunapeleka watu wetu huko, wanafanya survey, wanafanya everything, tuna sign contracts na wao so that Kenyans wasiende kuteseka huko, and just in case of anything they can always come back to us.
Na nyoki kama kwenyu mnafikia nani wengine juu unapata mara moja wanaambianga watu kwa Ministry za Labor, kila country iko na ambassador wao.
Yes.
Kenya na ambassador akiwa side za Russia. Mko na connection na office kai hiyo?
Yes, tuko na connections kila mahali, kila mahali. As I have said, tuko na offices most of the places, Brazil, Canada, South Africa, and there are upcoming more offices in different countries where now we shall have a link. Tutakuwa tuna connect to say contract. We normally work with contracts.
You can get to the microphone. Yes. Yeah.
We normally work with contracts.
I like that. Valentine, unajua ile time yenye Alfred Mutua alikuwa CS of Foreign Affairs, he made an interesting statement. Alisema unajua shida ya Kenya ni tukienda huko juu tunafanya usherati sana. We spoil our name. Yeah, we spoil our reputation. Some people are scared of hiring Kenyans. We are becoming like other African countries. I don't want to mention a specific one. But I even had a friend of mine huko Saudi alikuwa ananiambia, Kenyans actually unapata watu wanafanya huko wanapedi. Drugs for example. Kenyans engaging in things like prostitution, chini ya maji. What would make a worker maju akuwe fired ama hata akuwe deported? Ndo sasa mtu anatusikiza nataka kutake advantage of hizi jobs, anajua akienda huko anafaa kuavoid kufanya vitu fulani.
Yes, that's why I have talked about the contracts. The contracts kuna rules and regulations, and then plus the requirements tunaitisha. Lazima kuwe na good conduct. Lazima kuwa Kenya uko poa, as in hauna any police issues that you can
criminal
records and all. So sisi lazima tukue tumefanya interview na wewe, tume requirements zenye tumekuitisha. So na contract. If you break the contract, it's under you now.
Nebu nikuulize, for example, mimi kama Aleiman mchali wa mtaani, nimeka mna 100k.
Yes.
Nimewapatia.
Yeah.
Tumeendeza mavitu nini hapo mkarealize ni kama siwezi qualify. Nirudisha do yangu.
Hapana, haturudishi do. Lazima hatuwezi kukurudishia do. Kile tunadu even before we take your money. Kwanza tunakufanyia survey, tunakufanyia interview, tunaona as in kwanza tunakutisha requirements. We are not all about money. Kwanza tunaangalia requirements zako, tunafanya some survey kidogo, ndio before tuchukue do yako, tuko sure utaenda kufanya job poa na hautatu let down.
So are you guaranteeing me a job? You know kitu, I guess
yes,
pia Batman anasema.
Yes, I'm guaranteeing you a job.
Nikilipeo do unajua, trust me. Kuna mtu alikuja hapa hivi, remember Jose, the guy from Wasingishu. Alikuwa anasema there's some farms out here, anakwambia OSG mwende mulipe nini, watu wanaenda wanachanga, watu wanauza mang'ombe hadi land. Anasema mom, lazima nitafute 100,000 because kina Valentine from Smartworth, they've promised me a job.
Yes.
And then when I give you this money, and we know even in these countries, bado kuna watu wako unemployed. But you guys somehow you can navigate their country and get opportunities out there. You are guaranteeing us that tukitumia farm yenu, your company yenu, we will get jobs.
Yes, we have jobs which are ready. Ready jobs. Ziko.
If I don't get a job, why can't I get a refund? Because
no, hautakosa job. Kwa sababu nikichukua do yako, ninajua kuna job. Na already tumeongea na wewe. Ninajua where you're qualified. Okay. I will put you where you're sichukui do yako tu hivyo kwanza.
Wakenya, sorry Batman. Wakenya wakenanga maju. Forget even about your company, for example. True. Just generally people going out there to work ama study. Let's talk about work.
Yes.
Concerns za watu zinakuanga gani sana? What are some of the issues watu wanakuanga nazo, wanasema guy, nikienda huko itakuwa hivi teteta from your engagement na watu. Wakenya wanaenda maju. What are their concerns?
Mostly concerns ni kuteseka. Mostly wanaogopa, nikienda huko maybe nitateseka, mtoto wangu atateseka, atafanya nini. No. That's why I'm saying we are only doing with contracts. Tunawapeleka place tunajua hautaenda kuteseka, utafanya job vizuri, hata ukirudi Kenya uko tu sawa.
Experience fiti. Uko
na experience poa na uko more qualified to get a higher paying job.
Badman. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
In terms of numbers, in terms of demographics like youth, nini, machali, madem, watu gani wanade kutoka Kenya sana?
Ni machali na madem.
No, mostly.
My youngsters.
No, mostly. Is it men or women? Okay, sasa tuilete to gender hata.
Ama ni balance.
Ama ni just both.
Gen Z.
Both. Wako both.
In terms of age, Gen Zs, ama millennials, ama the older generation.
Hata watu wazee. Hata saa hizi kwanza kama Canada. Hata mtu ako 60 na ako very energetic. Anaenda na do job. Imagine nimekam kurealize aki watu wengi hawana job. Mtu ako 50 years, manze hana anything, hana anything kabisa, hana job nini. Tunawapea hiyo opportunity. Na imagine wanaenda na wana do job.
Jukev Kasero na kayo story ya Canada, statistically kwa sema already watu population huko ni wazai. Unage, so hawana manpower. Wanataka manpower kwanzia kwa maduka, mtaani, upande ya security. So ndio nikuwa mdemka mvali atuambie kasa hiyo watu wanaenda example hizo area za Canada. Mtu anafa sina ido. Na nyinyi mko na kampuni already zinesha show tuna haja ya watu 3,000. Wanaka kuna negotiation mnaweza fanya na watu kama hao. Kureza 100k sai pia.
Manze ni noma, naelewa economy ya
kampuni inaingilia wapi hapo nyinyi.
So kile tunadu wewe unakam tu kwa ofisi tutaongea. Tunaongea hiyo maneno. Yes.
Ni simple hivyo.
Ni simple tu hivyo. Come to the office.
Are you reconsidering?
Come to the
going to Canada.
Let me ask you, umechikivilizim opportunities gava imesema wameget. Una-expect Wakenya wengi wata-apply?
Sana. Hata saizi najua wase wata-flop up kwa ofisi.
Really?
Deadly sana.
And you're saying that's a good thing?
Yeah, it's a good thing because seriously Wakenya wanateseka, hawana majobs. Wacha watu waende maju wafanye job.
Kuna chale naitwa Manucho Katela anasema Africa is for Africans. Let them build Africa. Why we are so lost nowadays.
hata tujifikiri.
Yani Buddha, Kevin, yesterday you talked about something interesting called affirmation. Sisi yani tunataka tu kutoka country yetu, we go do things out there to build another society just for money. It's like we are being slaves.
Ni willingly.
Ukisikia mtu anasema comment kayo, anasema it's like you guys are just selling us. This is like a form of slavery. Unataka tuende tufanye menial jobs huko. Unaweza respond aje?
Okay, mimi naweza sema shida ya Kenya hakuna jobs zinalipa poa. Kuna zingine hazilipi. And then tuko overpopulated.
At 50. Nigeria kwa 50 million.
Nini naona tuko overpopulated. Wacha wasi waende wakadu job. And then at least wakirudi Kenya wako qualified, wako poa. Wacha tujenge Kenya yetu.
All right. So, guys, we're hanging out over here with the one and only Valentine Njogu. Yeah.
Valentine Mombi.
What is
Valentine Mombi? Sio mbona unanisahau?
Yego.
Aki, I'm gonna
hata unioni.
Vale, na nijana kwa matu. Nijana kwa ma, Vale.
Manze, unaniangusha.
I swear to God. Somebody here who has written your name in a very funny way. Anyway, Valentine Mombi, the very beautiful Valentine Mombi. Yo sasa siko sawa.
Yeah. Sasa nasikia. Niko juu.
Let me ask you something, Valentine.
Yes.
Kulikuwa na vibe fulani tulikuwa nayo in the previous hour.
Yeah.
And they're saying apparently in the society these days, people go for brains over beauty.
Over beauty.
Is that true?
Very true.
You think it's true?
Yeah, you as a lady you got to have brains and beauty.
Yeah.
Huwezi kwa tu una urembo na una brains manze. Hata hakuna mtu atakuoa. Aki serious.
Kama nimekuwa viaji.
That is Valentine Mombi. She's from what start? Africa Limited.
I don't know kwa kuisema.
Babylon must have forget blast away.
Morning Vibes, where you are the MVP.
Slow down. Jules and Agent Sasko on 104.5 at radio. 11 minutes to 10. Very, very good morning to you. Minaitwa Kevo Matara, your local energy provider.
Man and a bad man right here, manze kama kawaida. The man who took the S from the Superman chase.
Bro, you kill me with that thing. And right now it's about what? It's about yani kujengana. We're having an amazing conversation with Valentine Mombi. She's from Worth Start, Africa Limited. And we're talking about kuenda kufanya kazi maju. So her organization, what they do is they open up opportunities for Kenyans out there. And so if you're excited, mazona dai kuenda ku maybe, inquire, get to inquire about one or two things. Of course, Valentine attaches my contacts before we wrap up this conversation. But also, I'm here to give you some good news. Hashtag Maramoja ni yetu. Yes, today we're shining the spotlight on a real local hero in the ride-sharing world, yani the taxi app world. Maramoja, it's not just an app, it's a mode of transport. It's a groundbreaking solution, born and bred right here in Kenya, tailor-made for Kenyans. So, kitu ni bamba na hii app, ni kwanza kawe ni dere manze, you have a chance to actually own your own car at some point, manze. Yeah, inaitwanga rent to own initiative. Ina change the game for drivers, helping them own their cars and even transforming livelihoods. Maramoja is not just about moving people, it's also about moving lives forward. Amani aje Kev.
Iko sawa.
Let's not forget, pia Maramoja wanapatiana 24/7 customer support, plus the app wanaweza kusort when it comes to matters emergency. There's a button over there called the SOS button. Instantly buda unaifinya hivyo, you're connected to the largest network of emergency providers in East Africa. And guess what? Absolutely free. Game changing Buddha. Game changing hapa hivi. When it comes to matter safety, hiyo ni kitu yenye inakuanga of extreme importance to Maramoja. They have a zero tolerance policy for harassment. They are committed for harassment. They're committed to making sure that every journey for both the driver and the passenger is a respectful and secure experience. And so folks, unangoja nini Buddha? Endo download the Maramoja taxi app, and I'm sure you're going to have an amazing experience. I told you, this is for Kenyans by Kenyans. Such an amazing innovation. Tuongei maneno as we continue with the vibe. Kesho pia, don't miss out on that one. Remember the hashtag is Maramoja ni yetu. Right now, very fast, Maramoja. Want to wrap up this conversation with the one and only Valentine Mombi. She's from Worth Start Africa Limited. And they also own a school, exactly, Nito Worth Start School of Barrister and Mixology. Noma kabisa. Now, contact information. Kuna watu wako huko nje. Young Kenyans. Gavaa wamesema they're dealing with youth only. Below 35. Mnakuangana pia age limits?
Hatuna age limits. Yeah. Because there's some countries who want older people. So hatuna age
like
limits.
Like which one?
Canada wanataka hata mtu ako 60, 50, 40.
Majobs ka gani?
Caregivers. Yeah. Most of caregivers, cleaners, waiters, waitresses, as long as you're strong enough, you can work. Just come in.
But man, you can work as a caregiver.
Ndio national caregiver ni gani nimeshughuli
caregiver is taking care of the old,
the elderly, the sick.
Yes, and it's also under nannies. Taking care of the small kids, there's taking care of the people who have special needs, taking care of the old people. Yeah.
Nataka mtu hospitality kwa ndani yake. Ushaanza kuitrain huku unapendanga watoi unapatia watoi puru bila sababu.
And that's why tuna offer hizo courses. Tuna offer hizo courses for the caregivers. Ndio by the time unamaliza course, tunajua kama uko qualified, you can take care of a kid, you can take care of an old person, you can take care of someone who has special needs.
Na hizo courses kunajua kuna watu wengi wamemada form 4 sahi, of course results ilikuwa announced jana.
Yes.
Is it affordable?
It's affordable. Yes. Mostly for the barrister, for the 1 month, it's only 55,000. Saizi tuko na discount. Tuko tunaifanya 75, saizi tunaifanya 55,000 for the 1 month. Yes, and unajua tunatumia zile machines za kutoka Italy. Yes.
Kev, kuna malipa sige ndio nikuulizaje vale like so if 55,000 nalipa kwanza ndio nifanye nini zenyu ama kwanza mnanifanyisha mavitu alafu mna realize mimi niko qualified sasa baki nao Kevo kama na 55,000 ndio tukufanyie mambo yako nini na kuja na passport bla 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 tunaenda ama tumeenda.
Okay, the only qualifications ya kusoma ni ID peke yake. That's all. Hiyo tu ndio qualification. So hata mse amemaliza shule, si lazima kuja na hizo results. Aka mtu na ID, asome for 1 month, and then tunatumia this high-end coffee, the high-end coffee and the good machines from Italy. High quality machines.
Let me ask you, if I want to change my job.
Yeah.
I don't like it. My boss is a clown.
Yeah.
What would you do about that? Tunanisaidia tena kutafuta job ingine bado. Ama I'll have to go through the process again. Nilipe 100,000 ingine.
Hapana. Once you pay the 100,000, uko na a lot of opportunities. Just in case you fail, tunakusaidia hii, tunakupa better opportunities. Yenye utashindwa tunakusaidia hii. So mtu hata feel kama do yake imeenda hivyo. Yes.
Kuna wajua Kenya sasa hivi kupitia hizi kampuni mingi zimekuwa na hizi shughuli kai ya kupeleka watu majuna na nini. Wa Kenya wamekuwa doubting Thomas sana.
Naelewa.
So, nyinyi kama Worth Start Africa Limited. Kuna mali mna wall watu wanaanza jienda wajione akina Kev Matara akina nani ono tusindo tuliwapeleka.
Success stories.
Mna kawall kako mna deal.
Huanga tunaonyesha clients. Client akikam kwa ofisi tuko na screens, tunawaonyesha vile clients wamekuwa successful and all. So it is not, and then one thing mimi nataka kuadvise mse, before ulipe do yako, kuja kwa ofisi, enda kwa ofisi yenye umeambiwa wanapeleka watu majuu. Jua kama hiyo ofisi imekuwa there for how long. Jua hiyo ofisi kama iko legit. Fanya survey yako kwanza. Ujue hiyo ofisi iko aje. So ndio before ulipe hiyo do, ndio ukue satisfied, ndio usisikie kama wakora ni wengi sana. Ni wengi sana. So when you come to Worth Start, tunakuonyesha testimonies and all, tuko na kila kitu. As in utafeel uko in the house,
una work na credible people.
Exactly.
Tukimaliza hii conversation, kulikuwa na mdem fulani hapa hivi, we hosted her, she's an American.
Yes.
Alikuja, she has a company just like yours.
Yes.
Au sasa wanaleta Americans back home, African Americans. Wanakuja hapa hivi wanafanya investments, do work, come up with brilliant ideas.
Yes.
At the same time, kuna Wakenya wengi wenye tuko unemployed when we're saying we don't see opportunities. Sisi tunataka kwenda majuu. Hizi opportunities zenye tu wanaona hapa Kenya. Where are they? Do you think there's opportunities in Kenya?
There are a lot of opportunities in Kenya. Kenya iko na potential sana. Sana.
Why do you think people live in then?
It's only that Kenyans saa zingine hawako qualified, and that's why we are having the courses. And we are having more and more opportunities coming up for better courses. Kenyans wakipewa hiyo opportunity, even to learn, watakuwa poa sana.
It's also the cost of living. unapata hiyo pesa tunapata, it's not worth it.
Yeah, hata hiyo ndio shida ya Kenya sasa. Manze unapata kama hiyo job ya barista. Unajua majuu unapata hata 500,000. Kenya nani atakulipa 500,000?
Labda if you're a CEO.
Hiyo ndio shida.
Thank you so much Valentine Mumbi. She's from Worth Start Africa Limited. Kama watu wanataka contact for further engagement, how can they find you?
Yes. You can find me Pension Towers, Loiter Street, karibu na GPO ama Nyayo House penye watu wanachukulia passports, ama Nakuru Ereto Plaza 6th floor.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Hapa ndipo tuko anytime from 8 in the morning to 5 in the evening. You can find us. You'll get people who are going to consult you, advise you on what to do, and my numbers are 0702 264 317.
That's your direct line.
That is my direct line. Call me. Mi siogopangi. Mi ni ule msee. Mi ni ule msee nakwambia. True Kenyans.
Kev, thank you so much Mumbi, by the way.
Yes.
Imekuwa real. Kev, let's get out of here.
Nimetubamba.
My big ups.
Umebambika.
Noma sana mazee. Like mazee upde makofiti. Na umesikia majamaa hapo nje. Unataka kwenda kufanya job majuu. Ndio hiyo vale tumewaletea job kwa ground.
Exactly.
Manze, we do what you do manze, do what you do na live life manze. Now remember, life is a school where you learn to remember what your soul already knew. Me, I'm out.
You already know those things. Topatana tena kesho, guys, from 6 in the AM until 10 in the AM. #Morning Vibes. We're live across all platforms. Bado tunaweza engage kwa hiyo hashtag. You can also follow me at Kev Matara, at Vibes Radio KE. Right after this, Papa atakuwa in the building for the Reading Breven Show. Alafu kuanzia saa 9 hadi 7. We're gonna have parties and seminars. Itakuwa fiti sana. Other than that, guys,
Hadi Roshio.
all right. Umesema utakupatia na namba tena?
Okay. Ukamse mwenye hajasikia.
Kuna machelo ameandika hapa Kev, huo dema tupatie namba.
Sema namba.
Namba yangu ni 0702 264 317.
Wow.
Kwa mse mwenye hajasikia tena narudia ya 3 0702
I love it.
264 317. Valentine Mumbi in the house.
Valentine,
In the house.
Thank you.
Karibu Vibes Radio.
I hope you've had a good time.
I had the best time with you guys.
And sorry for calling you another lady's name.
It's okay, no problem.
Inakuanga personal but unaelewa. Guy, kwani wewe ni wa wapi?
Mimi nakwambia.
Keveleka. Anaelewa.
You understand?
I'm very understanding.
Really?
We're very.
Yani a guy calls you Elizabeth na ujajam.
Imagine as jajam.
Hey. Wait, you're a keeper. All right, guys, tupatane tena next time. Couple of seconds to 10 a.m. Remember, the hashtag is Morning Vibes. At Kev Badman, at Kev Matara, at Vibes Radio KE. Right now, 10 a.m. time for the news with Aseto. Goodbye and enjoy the rest of your day.
Ciao.